Revenant Act 1 is here, and well, that brings us a small set of weapons from each of the variations that we're getting this season, being the Splicer Reprise, along with the Salvation Onslaught weapons, and well, note as well that these are not craftable, which I enjoy, and well, the easiest ways to farm them is Salvation Onslaught and or the Tonic system after some focusing with them. And I'm not going to try to waste any more time, let's just get into discussing Liturgy, Exauvie, Ignition Code, Vantage Point, Bitter/Sweet, Chroma Rush, Sovereignty, Insurmountable, and finally, Sojourner's Tale. And while starting out the list is the first kinetic slot double fire grenade launcher, being Liturgy. And well, it's also a stasis damage type, so it can help with prismatic builds if you're struggling to get darkness energy. But let's start as well, where it gets also the new perk Rhyme Stealer, where, well, destroying shattered stasis crystals and or shattering targets gets you a stack of frost armor. Perpetual Motion grants you easy stats just for playing the video game. Envious Arsenal, which, dealing damage to the other two weapons, grants a reload, which, well, not the best here, but I'm just talking about it now for later. And my personal favorite, Slideways, which is just really sliding, grants you a reload, which, well, for these weapons is absolutely wonderful. And it is the main role that you are most likely seeing in the footage right in the background here. And well, in the fourth column comes Chill Clip is the obvious one, giving free slow and freezing upon impact. You got also Chain Reaction and Lead from Gold, being, well, ammo economy for Lead from Gold and Chain Reaction for great ad clear, and maybe One for All if you're feeling crazy with it, but I'd rather just stick with my Slideways Chill Clip roll. It's just easier and also a lot more splashable than anything. And well, following Liturgy, we have Exauvie, a 120 stasis hand cannon, and well, we have in the first column Rhyme Stealer, Triple Tap, and Keep Away, along with the new perk of Lone Wolf, where, well, Lone Wolf states that you get a better aim assist, ADS speed, and airborne effectiveness when no one is around you. So basically, think of the Festival Origin Trait Search Party, just slightly less powerful, basically. And then in the fourth column, you really have almost all good options here, at least to me. You have Headstone, Precision Instrument, Desperate Measures, Frenzy, Redirection, Explosive Payload, and One for All. I'm gonna be honest, I've used a Desperate Measures Rhyme Stealer for a while, but I would not be against anything with Headstone with Rhyme Stealer for basic stasis energy and easy frost armor. But the main reason I am very indifferent on this weapon and kind of leaning towards I don't like it is because of the magazine. 120s, for me, never feel like they have enough ammo. Even with the Origin Trait here, which can overflow the magazine, it just doesn't really work. I want to like this thing. I really do. It's just everything against, it feels like it's working against itself being just the magazine. If it got one round, and even with backup mag, it feels wrong. Like, if it had let's say, one extra round, it would be great. But it doesn't, so that's why it's annoying me. And well, following Exauvie, we have the weapon I am very confident and will place money down if I was told to hunt that people are hunting for. This being Ignition Code. One reason, Slide Shot Grenade Launcher. And well, we also have the Simple Blinding or Spike Grenades option with also implosion rounds for others. And well, in the first one, like I said, Slide Shot, Lead from Gold, and along with Ambitious Assassin and or Unrelenting. In the third column is really worthwhile. And then we also have Reverberation, Frenzy, Vorpal Weapon, Strategist, Harmony, and also High Ground for... Oh, since it's rework, it's actually not been that bad, but there's going to be only one thing for this thing. Slideshot Blinding Nades with Frenzy is what I'm looking for because, well, it's very easy to use. Like, just keep on sliding, you blind everything, and Frenzy is a passive damage bonus for everything. Like, it is very easy to use, it is very simple to use, I am hunting that myself, I have gotten a high ground roll that I have been using for a while now. It is a genuine problem, but it's so good, that's why people want it. And while following that, we have Vantage Point, a most adaptive pulse rifle of all time. Let's see here, we got Keep Away, which is just passive stats, Stats for All, which is really useful here, Deconstruct in the third column, which is really nice actually, along with, well, Lone Wolf and Eddy Current, and then in the fourth column we have Desperado, Swashbuckler, Focus Fury, potentially, One for All, and also a new perk, Jolting Feedback, where basically landing constant hits will cause a jolt effect onto the target, and well, this can also happen multiple times. Wonderful, because it's great, and well, this I'm personally probably going to go for either. I want to try Deconstruct. I don't think it's going to be good, but I want to try it. And then if not, I'll just probably go with Keep Away or Eddy Current with Jolting Feedback. Really, that's all that this thing can really be usable for. Oh look, it's another God-rolled, easily farmable grenade launcher, just like Edge Transit, Wicked Sister from this episode as well, the one from the dungeon, and also the one that will be available later on in Festival of the Lost. Oh look, it's another God-rolled grenade launcher. Let's see here. What are we looking for? Say it with me. Reload perk and damage perk. Where, well, reload perk is Envious Arsenal, which, well, is just dealing damage to the other two weapons, reloads this weapon, and also either Bait and Switch or Explosive Light. So instead of the obvious, oh look, another farmable grenade launcher, let's look at the oddity rolls here, where we get Loose Change or Attrition Orbs, also in that slot Envious Arsenal, along with Jolting Feedback, Killing Tally. Which, Killing Tally sounds fun, especially with the Origin trait granting you an easy reload without actually hitting reload. So genuinely, that is what I'm going to be running for. It is crack, but it is really funny that you can get a grenade launcher with Killing Tally and a perk that basically causes you to easily reload itself. That's good shit. That is some funny shit. I want that. And following God-roll grenade launcher insert number here, we have Chroma Rush, which, well, is more of the workhorse weapon of this season. You're not going to be mad if you get a good roll, but it's not going to be bad, if that makes sense. Being, well, PvE-wise, the only perk here worthwhile is Subsistence. And then you compare that with Rampage, Kinetic Tremors, and or Frenzy is what I paired with. And then also, mostly, because this is a PvP weapon, it seems like, you have Dynamic Sway Reduction, Killing Wind, Tunnel Vision, Toothy Pain, and Heating Up in that third column instead. And then you compare this with Rampage, Target Lock, Kinetic Tremors, Tap the Trigger, Kill Clip, and or Frenzy. Basically, use this thing for Crucible. This thing is very, strict on its perk selections, and, well, that's basically it. And, well, time for what I'm going to dub the weapon that was released way too late for it to be seen as a good! This being Sovereignty, a adaptive frame sniper rifle with, well, explosive payload, enlightened action, Dragonfly in the first column, along with Demolitionist. And in the second column, we got Desperate Measures, Precision Instrument, new perk, Weaken Gaze, where, ADSing after some time, will give the next thing you hit, Weaken, Box Breathing, and Firing Line. The only role I care about is Explosive Payload, Weakened Gaze. If that was here last season with Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle, dear God, that would have been that would have been great. I practically only use Critical Anomaly for Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle. So, if this thing came out, that would have been a great option as well. Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle. So, I hope to God we get Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle back again for this weapon alone. Come on. If you released this last season, it would have been great. And, well, Sidearm Enjoyers rejoice, because, well, Insurmountable is here for your Void Fill. And I am probably going to join you this time on this because of the Void Fill. And what we get, first slot Repulsive Race, first slot Threat Detector, first slot Demo, and also Attrition Orbs in the first column as well, which is a sight to see here. And we pair these with Destabilizing Rounds, Desperate Measures, Surrounded, Rampage, and also One for All. I've been turning around for One for All from time to time because of its sheer ease of use and utility. And also pairs with the Origin trait, you basically can barely have to reload if you're shooting right and also doing it properly. This weapon has genuinely been an unexpected like of mine. I am being honest. I was going in ready to shit on this thing, but after using it, no, it's actually really good. I like it. And following that, and finally, Sojourner's Tale being the CEO of Slug Shotguns for PvP. And it is shown by its perk set. We got Discord, Moving Target, Quick Draw, and offhand strike in the first column, pairing with opening shot. I refuse to say anything else because you just hear opening shot and you are going for opening shots. And PvE-wise though, we have heal clip and or auto-loading holster. Heal clip is more of a weird situational option, and auto-loading holster is more easily usable, despite its nerf as well. Along with that, we have, in the fourth column for PvE, incandescent, precision instrument, and or swashbuckler with harmony. That's it. So you could go for precision instrument with auto-loading for an easy DPS rotation one, but that's really it. It's not nothing else to its name. And well, that's the end of the video. Like, I got nothing else really to say because, well, there's nothing else really, I guess, to say. So, I mean, I could just do basic things, but at the same time, well, don't know what else to say. As said, alrighty, words are hard. So, I guess I could just add a little bit of yap in here. So, Elegant Project is not at all going that well because I'm struggling right now to figure out what the fuck to even say half the time because I don't know if I should do more in depth. I don't know if I should be more like overall like one after another because it's a lot of fucking content. Literal hours. I'm literally rewatching interviews and stuff and trying to get watch those vlogs. Like, it is so fucking hard from time to time to actually do it, and I know I am bitching and moaning, but it is just irritating me. Like, it is so much stuff and I don't even know where to begin. But in other news, I did actually have other things happen in my life for the better, so I guess there's that. And at the time of recording this, it would be 3 days before my 1 month of HRT mention, so hey, I'm actually starting it, so W in my book for that, I guess. But overall, I'm probably going to bed after this. I'm going to add this to the recording, to the video, edit the end, put it in the thing, and then just call it a night, and then have it upload by tomorrow, probably before I head to my job. Alright, I'm going to bed.